Hi, today I'm going to tell you a story about a little reindeer named Spot from the book The Littlest Reindeer. Spot was a tiny reindeer who lived with her family at the North Pole in Santa's village. And Spot was a very happy and fun-loving kid, and she enjoyed her family time at the North Pole. And she had a good friend named Oliver, who was Santa's smallest elf. And together, her and Oliver were kind of like Santa's little helpers. And her and Oliver got the idea that maybe someday Dot could join Santa's team and get to bring presents all over the world during Christmas time. And Dot loved this. So whenever Christmas came along, Dot had been trying and practicing, but Oliver and her had realized that her legs were too small and she just couldn't get off the ground. So her friend Oliver suggested that she should go seek help from flying, that Santa would be choosing a new reindeer soon, so she needed to be fast, and she only needed a few lessons. Dot decided that she would seek out her sister, Stina. Stina told her to hold her back straight and run as fast as she could, which she thought she'd been doing, but she tried anyway. And when they seen that she couldn't get off the ground, Stina said that she should go seek out her brother Carl. And Carl tried to show her how to leap into the air to take off because her legs were so small and she couldn't get off the traditional way, and this still didn't work. And Carl even laughed at her, thinking that she wasn't trying. And eventually she got sent 3 or 4 different places until she got to her grandfather's. And her grandfather showed her how to run and leap off of something into the air. And she tried this and she failed every time. She would fall in the hay and he would have to help her back up. And she finally went to see her mom, who told her that it's okay, that she could just wait till next year. And Christmas came, and she was happy, but on the inside, she really wanted to be part of Santa's team. And then they all were out on the main street as the reindeer were fixing to take off, and she looked down as she stood next to Oliver, and she seen a tiny present that had fell out of Santa's gift bag. And she looked at Oliver, picked it up, and Oliver yelled, "Go, go, go!" So she took off and ran as fast as she could and jumped and actually took off and flying and landed right next to Santa in the sleigh. And Santa greeted her with a "Well done, Dot." And Dot had a huge smile on her face. And the next day when she returned to town, everyone was waiting, and she got to tell everyone about it, and she continued learning to fly and wound up being part of the real team the next year, and her and Oliver and her family lived at the North Pole happily ever after.